What's up? I'm gonna do a quick bonus stream on putting the stuff on Git and doing the Unity cloud build and maybe fix some bugs along the way. But it shouldn't be too long. This is definitely not gonna be like an hour thing. It'll be like 30 minutes. So that's the guy we got. This is what we did last time. Let me just pop up the README. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a bonus area. Bonus. Oh, we could probably do that. Left shift for walk, the camera depths. Maybe do that. And here we go. Let's add some stuff. Git. We'll say commit our first Git and upload our first remote Git. Set up cloud build. Alright, let's see if we can do all this in just 30 minutes. Alright, so like I said last time, I have a program called SmartGit, so I don't have to go through all the command prompt stuff. But before I do that, let me just make sure my Unity project is clean. Animation, animators, all that's good. Third person animator controller, I'm gonna put here. And let me see, which one am I using? I'm using third person animator controller, so I don't need these two Ethan ones either. So I just need that. Those are my humanoid cycles. Okay, so that animators folder is clean. Editor, not using. Models, those are the models I made. If I got a model, yep. Prefabs, that's that cube I made that falls. The scene, that's the scene we're in now, and the 4 scripts we worked on. Okay, so that's everything we worked on. Before I commit to Git, there's just a few bugs I want to fix. The left shift, wherever that is, left shift walk, and the camera depths. So those are the 2 things we'll work on first. Okay, so the cameras. I want this to be a high camera, so this could be like 0 or 1, maybe like 100. You are the main camera, so you should be the highest depth. So you're the one that's going to render last. So, but you'll be the one that has the highest priority on this. So depth and priority are probably synonymous, because it'll render everything in a lower depth first, and then the last depth is the final depth. So okay, and then the player camera is cool at 0. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I just wanted to make sure that that's the case. Oh wait, am I saying that right? Because my goal is basically to see the main camera here in the game view. Oh, I didn't actually change it. I was on play. So here we go. Player cam is 0. Main camera is this. Cool. So now that's what you see, the main camera. Cool, and that's what we got. Perfect. Just checking. Just see if it still works. Yep. Okay. Let's check out our input settings. Our input settings, we have a horizontal, we're not using that. Vertical, not using that. We're using Fire 1. Okay. Using Fire 2, no. Fire 3, left shift, or mouse 2. Let's try that. For walk, we'll use Fire 3. Jump, we can use jump. Mouse X, mouse Y. Fire 2. Let's modify that. Alt's good. And right click. Yeah, that could be fine. So instead of C, we're going to use right click or Alt. So Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3. Awesome. And jump. Let's modify our scripts right quick. Camera toggle. Instead of key code C, we're going to get button down. And the button will be, what will it be? It'll be, this is the Fire 2. Okay. Let's go back to Unity. The nav mesh movement, which we'll be separating later, but maybe not this time. We got fire 1, perfect. And then the other one, the rigid body movement stuff. Okay, here we go. The crouch. The crouch can be... I don't know yet. Let me think about it again. Move. This will be crouch. This will fire 3 is walk. So I know that one. Is walking is fire 3. And that's not a key, that's a get button. And this is get button down. This will be a jump. Okay. And crouch, I guess I'll leave it as C for now. I can't think of a, because this is going to be move. Oops, that's going to be move. This is going to be switch to camera, it's fire 2. And this is going to be walk, and that's going to be jump. And I can rename them too if I wanted to. I'll do it. Move. It's going to screw up the scripts. Let's just leave it like that for now. We can rename them later. Okay. So let's just see if that all works. So that still walks. I mean, that still runs. That walks. Left shift. I think Alt or right click switches the camera. If I hit left control, it'll move to wherever my mouse is. So I'm not clicking the mouse, I'm clicking the keyboard, but it'll move where my mouse is. And C for crouch, perfect. I don't know if he's getting up or not. Anyway, cool, that looks good. Alright, I'm happy with that. So fix those things. What else we got? Readme, the depths. Cool, just wanted to make sure it's cleaned up. Let's go to Git. Alright, our Git ignore is to ignore all the files that will be generated on a different computer, that needs to be regenerated on a different computer. Animations is the folder. Animations is another folder in the folder. Auto Manager is something that's built into Unity. Base human, good. These are all the materials it looks like. Oh, this is the model, and this is the materials. And here's some scripts, and you can see all that by the relative directory right here. More animations. I'm going to sort it by relative directory so I can just see. Okay, so these are what's in there. Animation, folder, 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 text, meta, folder. And I think I forced these to be all ASCII. And I did that by going to project settings, editor, asset serialization. I'm gonna force binary just because I think at least all like the Git software you can compare or differentiate between two files, and you can definitely see it a lot easier if it's not binary, text. Yeesh. Perfect. Hide the meta file, sure. And that looks good. So if I play this just to make sure it works. Oh, it's already in play mode? It's weird because I think player got like reset to something. Just make it zeros all the way across the board. Players at 0, 0, 0. Yeah, that's what I like better. Where's the sandcastle? Let me get a little closer. Oops. I like it. That's cool. And you can see my sandcastle. I'm so proud of that sandcastle for some reason. Alright, anyway. think that's good. Okay, so everything is now text. So all these meta files should be text. You can see that it didn't exist before, and now it exists like this. Here's the README text, and that's what we've been writing on. Okay, cool. Animations, those are the two folders. Then in the animations, these are all the humanoid things. In the controllers, I have third person, that's meta file. In the models, I have all the FBXs in their meta files. And then, and the meta files is kind of like how Unity imports them into Unity. And then I have all the materials. And then I have the prefab, the scene, just making sure everything looks good. Unity meta. Nav mesh in the folder, cool. Scripts, camera, nav mesh. We probably don't need this, but I'll delete it next time. I'll save it now and then delete it for the next one. And then the project settings, which are all, like if you go to this project settings, it's all the options for all of these things. Okay, cool. That looks like a good Git. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to stage all of this. And staging is just preparing all the files to get ready to commit it. So if you didn't want to commit one of them, you could just like unstage it and it wouldn't commit those two files. So I'm just call this initial commit from our test stream project. Cool. And then all I gotta do is hit commit and it will commit it. So everything's right now locally, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Done. So now there's no changes. But like I said, if I deleted those files that I wanted to delete, like scripts, I probably don't need that nav mesh age movement anymore. Delete. And so if I go back to Git, it says, oh, those are missing, and you can stage that and basically commit again. So that's, I just took a snapshot in time, so and now it has a change. So if I want to take a snapshot now, I'll just commit again, and you can see the history here as a log. So right now I only have one dot, but I get more and more dots every time I do snapshots. And then you can branch off to different branches, and it gets it can get very complicated but very useful at the same time. So stuff we can talk about later. I'm already 12 minutes in, so let's keep going. So I did a commit, but it's just stored locally. So if I open a file explorer, let's go here, Unity test stream. Okay, you'll notice this hidden file, this Git. This is where it stores all the history and the snapshots and everything. It's never shown in the actual Git, but this is kind of how Git operates. It just makes a separate folder and it does all its magic behind the scenes in here. Okay, so we committed a Git. We took a snapshot in time of our project. Now what? We want to commit it to a remote area. So I use Putty. Let's see if I still have it on my computer. Looks like it. I have a DigitalOcean server. Cool. And I should have a Git folder. Cool, so here are all my Gits. But I don't have one for our test stream. So I'm going to initialize a new one. So I'm going to say Git, I already forgot. Git bear init. I don't know if this is right, and I'll just keep it with the capital letters. Git stream. Do I have test stream.git? So I made an empty bare Git on the server, and it's done. So I can close this, and now I can add a remote Git. So it's on my server. Oh gosh, yeah, I will try to remember my best. It's Git test stream.git. I think that's it. Yeesh. I'm gonna bring this off to the side. Don't mind me. I just don't want to put like my password or anything up over there. dragandream.com. That seems right. I hope you don't see this. Yep, I'm taking that off. Alright, let me see what I'm doing wrong. Go back to putty. Just load the settings for this right quick. Drag and Dream 257777 and open that up. We have a Git folder, and we should have a test stream.git. Yep. And it's a bare empty folder. Should be good. Because what we did last time is we did git bare init teststream.git. Yeah, that should be fine. What am I doing wrong? dragandream.com. Let me take that out. It just says it doesn't seem like like it seems like it's finding it. It just doesn't seem like it's actually it doesn't think it's a repository. So let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna remove it. Yeah, -r. Okay. Let's try it again. Git init. Let's just do the bare afterwards. And teststream.git. Did I screw something up? Yeah, I think I did. There's like a config here and a description and a head. Yeah, I screwed something up here. ls no, type readme that text, or is it cat readme? Yeah, let's. Oh, that's what I made. Oh, okay. Let's remove some stuff. rm-r description, rm-r head. Oh gosh, rm-r hooks, rm-r info, rm-r refs, rm-r branches. So let's see. Yep. Everything else is gits, right? Git. Oh, rm-r objects. ls dash. What's ls? So git, and readme text. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Cool. Alright, I finally think I'm done with that. Remote branch, add let's put the little home. That squiggly line just means home directory. So for my account ETdoFresh, I have an ETdoFresh on the home directory, and then I have a Git folder and a test stream. There we go, success. Alright, so we have added a remote repository. So if I look at the log, we only have a local snapshot in time. So this is what push means. And so if I hit push, I'm going to push this current branch, which is master, over to the remote repository. So it's uploading right now. Might take a second. Especially now that I'm streaming too, it might slow down the stream just a sec because it takes uploading power. But now it's done. And now you can see this yellow one is what the remote server has, and this green one is what we locally have in time. So that is wonderful. Great. But then the magic of cloud build comes up. So let's talk about cloud build a little bit. I'm going to move this over here. Alright, cloud build, cloud build. So we made a Git, committed to a remote server. Now we point Unity to that remote server. So let's see if we can go there. What was it? Build.cloud.unity3d.com. Cool. Alright, it tells you all about the cool stuff you can do with it, but I'm just going to click here to sign in. That is my information for this. Cool. So I have some stuff already here, but we'll just start from scratch. We'll add a new project. The server URL is exactly where I just set up my Git. So it's going to be that at dragondream.com, and it's going to be at the home directory in the Git folder teststream.git. And it says, hey, yeah, you're using a Git. And I'm like, of course I am. So I'm going to hit next. Okay, yep, project is test stream, branch is master. I don't know which one I should use. Is there like always use the latest release? I'll just always use 5.x. I'm gonna have iOS check, but I don't have any of the Apple certificates or developer accounts or anything, so I really won't be able to use it. So it'll ask me, hey, upload this file, and I won't have it. But anyway, I'll just show you what it looks like. Alright, Android credentials, it's gonna be a Drag and Dream game, and that should be it. That's good enough. Should be like teststream com.dragondream.teststream, I think is the name. And we're gonna do development key store stuff, so that's great. So Android, super easy, no problem. iOS, I mean that part's easy, but I don't have any of these P12 files which will allow me to actually build the files for it, so have to skip for now. "24 minutes, alright, cool." Oh, it's gonna try to build, and I realize I do this every time I use this cloud build. I don't build it first on my computer, so it's gonna crash out because it needs those build settings, like what scenes are you using and all of that. So yep, it's gonna crash out on me. No problem. We'll fix that now. So what I'm talking about is build settings. I have no scenes in my build. Oops. So definitely need to add the current one, scene 00. What I'll do is Windows, I'll do the 64-bit, and I'll have developmental build. I don't need all that other stuff right now. I wanted to show like, hey, this is a developmental build. And build and run. And this is what I like to do. I like to have a folder called build. And then what kind of build am I doing? So Windows x86. Yeah, just all together. x86_64. Call it test stream. Alright, building. Thought of Command and Conquer when I said that. Building. Unit complete. Building. Unit complete. Alright, it's going, it's going. Nah, it doesn't need access. I'll allow access in case we give it multiplayer later. So I'm going to make it a windowed, and it's just asking me, what's the resolution you want to play at? 1024 by 768 sounds great. Yay, so my game is now an executable running in Windows. And there we go. Have a guy running around. Go run around in a circle. Oops, went the wrong way. Oh well. No problem. Cool. And then let's see if does the first person camera stuff work. Nice. Oh yeah, my sandcastles. Let me go check those out. There it is. I love this like first person view thing. And then crouch, yep. And the walk. And the yeah, and that's first person as well. Okay. Nice. Alright. So anyway, not to distract from what I'm actually doing. Okay, we can put our second commit. So you see now the build setting has been changed, and then those nav mesh things have been deleted. So our second commit is going to be build settings, update it, and delete it, unnecessary scripts. Cool. And then you select those, stage them, and now when we go to commit, we can commit or we can commit and push. So if we know that this is exactly what we want, we can commit and push it right up to the server right away. So just do that. And then eventually this guy will see it. So let me see if I refresh this. So this is building from 445. So that was what I built like maybe 4 minutes ago. So what I'll do is I'll let it build, do its thing, and the start of the next episode I'll show you what it actually did. Okay, so let's finish it up by updating our README. Here we go. We did the left shift walk, camera depth, commit our first git, upload our first remote git, and set up. So that wasn't too bad. Episode 6, we will show what cloud build did. Our show results of cloud build. Then we get to do the rest. Controls on camera, and then creation of the mold. So that's gonna basically entail the actually getting the first person camera to look down a little bit and you to place sandcastles and stuff around. And is that it? Is that all we need? I think so. I think that's good for today. Alright. Kept it under 30. Good deal. See you next time. Bye.